Much more than an influencer, Kylie Jenner is more than just a social media phenomenon today. She is a symbol of modern-day digital capitalism. A photo on Instagram gives millions of dollars. A lip balm gives a global trend. A relationship gives world news. But getting to this point wasn't as easy as it seems. Birth, August 10, 1997. Place, Los Angeles, California. Family, one of Hollywood's most powerful families. Kylie's life was anything but ordinary from the start. Because she is Kris Jenner's daughter, Caitlyn Jenner's child, Kim Kardashian's half-sister. So she was already in the media spotlight from the moment she was born. Starting in 2007, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, this show completely changed Kylie's life. She was only 9 years old, and millions of people were watching her. But there's an important detail. Kylie was initially the background child. The real stars were Kim and Khloe. This situation eventually created something big in Kylie: the need to prove herself. Kylie's most critical turning point: criticisms about her appearance. She constantly received comments online such as, "Too plain, not as pretty as the Kardashians. She doesn't attract any attention." These comments changed her life. Kylie's biggest transformation: lip fillers. She initially denied it, then she admitted it. But this event didn't end her career. On the contrary, it made it a huge success. Google searches Kylie Jenner lips, Kylie Jenner before, after. In 2015, Kylie did this, launched her own brand, Kylie Cosmetics. First product, lip kit. The result? Sold out in 1 minute. Website crashed. Social media exploded. This was one of the biggest moves in influencer history. Kylie's wealth comes from 3 main sources. 1. Cosmetics empire. Kylie Cosmetics generated millions. She later sold 51%. Buyer, Coty Inc. Sale, approximately $600 million. On Instagram, 300+ million followers. A sponsored post, $1 million plus. Brand collaborations, Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby, fashion collections. Each a separate source of income. How much is Kylie Jenner's net worth? According to Forbes, at its peak, $1 billion. Estimated today, $700, $900 million. Self-made billionaire debates arose. But the truth is, her family provided an advantage. But she was the one who grew the business. Her most talked about relationship, Travis Scott. Her children, Stormi and Ira. On again, off again posts. Constantly in the tabloids. Kylie's relationships. Always viral. Always strategic. How did she become the queen of social media? Kylie's biggest secret: few but impactful posts. Her strategy: creates mystery, doesn't post for a long time, then posts explosive content. Result: every post becomes a sensation, dominates the algorithm. This was just the beginning. Following this, Kylie's secret PR strategies. Behind the scenes of scandals. Her battles with rivals Rihanna, Selena Gomez, etc. The real game of fortune. Her psychological transformation. Was Kylie Jenner a project? Let's be clear. Kylie Jenner isn't just a spontaneously growing influencer. She's a largely strategically positioned brand. The most crucial figure here is Kris Jenner. Hollywood didn't give her this nickname for nothing. MMWGR mother plus manager. Kris Jenner's strategy. Kris Jenner knew this very well. Kim Kardashian equals sex appeal plus scandal. Kylie Jenner equals youth plus transformation plus accessibility. So, Kylie, positioned as the next generation Kim Kardashian. The science of going viral, Kylie's algorithm game. Kylie's success isn't due to luck. It's entirely based on algorithmic psychology. Her tactics. Scarcity strategy. Doesn't post constantly, disappears, then returns. This creates curiosity addiction in followers. Controlled leak before the new product is released. Deliberately gives small hints, makes it look like a leak. people think they've discovered it. Emotional triggering. Moments of motherhood, natural moments, unfiltered images, creates a sense of real. Kylie Cosmetics is more than just a makeup brand. It's actually personal branding plus psychological selling system. How did it grow so fast? 1. She made her own face the product. Her lips equals advertising the product. 2. Limited edition craze. Last 5 minutes, stocks are running out. Created artificial urgency. 3. Targeted a young audience, 16 to 25 years old. Perception of accessible luxury. In 2019, Kylie made a shocking move. Deal with Coty Inc. 51% of shares sold. Valuation, $1.2 billion. But the behind-the-scenes story is controversial. Brand growth slowed after the sale. According to some experts, it was sold at its peak. Forbes gave Kylie the title, the world's youngest self-made billionaire, but then they retracted it. Why? Earnings may have been exaggerated. Company valuation questioned? What's the truth? Yes, her family gave her an advantage, but she didn't start from scratch. That's why Kylie, not self-made, but smart-made. The most talked about relationship, Travis Scott. Why was this relationship so important? Hip-hop plus reality world merged. New audiences were gained, brand value increased. Their children, Stormi. Era, when Stormi was born. Instagram record broken. Kylie's biggest rivals, Rihanna. Selena Gomez. Rihanna versus Kylie. Rihanna equals Fenty Beauty. More inclusive brand. More professional perception. She surpassed Kylie at one point. Selena Gomez versus Kylie. Instagram follower war. Viral content competition. Constant, most followed race. Kylie's greatest strength isn't money. Her ability to change people's behavior. Examples. Lip trend gives global aesthetic craze. Nude makeup gives world trend. Minimal selfie gives became the standard. Psychological transformation. Kylie's biggest change. Insecure teenage girl gives control freak businesswoman. But this transformation came at a price. Constant criticism. Pressure on aesthetics. Identity crises. Is perfection an illusion? Kylie Jenner is seen today as the standard of perfect beauty, but this image is not natural, is a completely constructed image. Why is it so controversial? It influences a young audience. It creates unrealistic standards. It normalizes cosmetic surgery. Kylie has openly admitted to lip fillers, but the claims don't stop there. Nose surgery, chin fillers, body contouring, not all officially confirmed, but before and after analyses went viral. Why was it so effective? Kylie's difference is this. She made cosmetic surgery not a luxury, but an accessible trend. Major crises and image management. Kylie's career hasn't always been flawless. One of the most critical crises, the Travis Scott incident. The tragedy at the Travis Scott concert Astroworld. People lost their lives. A huge backlash ensued. Kylie's reaction. Initially, she remained silent. Then she made a controlled statement. This was a crisis management strategy. One of the most talked about topics about Kylie is everything planned, allegations, paparazzi shoots are staged, relationships are for PR purposes, even scandals are planned. A realistic perspective, some content is indeed planned, but it's impossible for everything to be staged. A mix of reality and strategy. Kylie's biggest secret, being both unattainable and approachable. How does she do it? She shares photos of a luxury jet, but on the same day, she posts a story in her pajamas. This contradiction keeps people hooked. The price of fame, constant judgment, pressure regarding appearance, the need to prove oneself. Kylie's transformation. Becoming famous at a young age. Becoming a brand before an identity is formed. This leads to the question, is Kylie a person or a brand? Some notable things in recent years: engagement rates have decreased, new influencers have emerged, trends have changed, especially TikTok. The TikTok generation prefers more natural content, rejects excessive perfection. Is Kylie's throne shaking? Strongest rival, Rihanna. Stronger brand perception, more inclusive products. Other threat, Selena Gomez. More authentic image, stronger social connections. Kylie's wealth isn't just what's visible. Sources of income, cosmetic sales, investments, real estate, brand deals. But the real value, the Kylie name. Kylie's success, not just beauty, not just luck. Timing, strategy, perception management. The future of the empire, collapse or evolution. Kylie Jenner's future. Kylie Jenner is no longer just an influencer. She's a brand universe. But the question is this universe sustainable? 3 possible scenarios. 1. The empire grows. New brands, larger investments, global expansion. 2. Slow decline, decrease in engagement, loss of interest from the new generation, becoming an old trend. 3. Evolution, the strongest scenario. Influencer gives businesswoman transformation, less visibility, greater behind-the-scenes power. Most likely, evolution. What is Kylie's real power now? Before, social media equals power. Now, brand ownership equals real power. Examples: Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Skin. These brands can even exist independently of Kylie. The new generation threat, the biggest threat. More real influencers, especially TikTok. The rule for success is different here. Perfection, naturalness, Kylie's style, flawless aesthetics. The new generation. Raw reality. Rivals are now stronger. The biggest rival, Rihanna. Fenty Beauty, more inclusive, more global confidence. The biggest social media rival, Selena Gomez. More natural image. Stronger emotional connection. How powerful is Kylie really? Let's be clear. Kylie's greatest asset isn't money. Attention, because people are talking about her, criticizing her, imitating her, and this means she continues to generate money. Kylie's biggest risk, getting stuck in the image she created for herself. Problem, always having to look perfect, always having to be trendy, always having to be talked about. Is this sustainable? Answer: difficult in the long run. Kylie Jenner, a person or a brand? There's no definitive answer to that question. But the truth is, Kylie is no longer just a person. She's a system. She produces content. She creates trends. She generates money. The summary of Kylie Jenner's success: at the right time, on the right platform, with the right strategy. But most importantly, understanding what people want to see. Kylie Jenner has shown us this. Fame no longer comes through television. Power no longer comes through acting. Money no longer comes solely from talent. The new world order. Whoever controls perception wins the game. And Kylie Jenner, one of the best players of this game. From ashes to legend, every story has a rhythm. You just have to listen deeply.